Roseau, Dominica is a port with some really cool experiences, even if you don't leave the city.
This is exactly what we wanted.
In this video, we'll give you a full port report and some great exploring ideas right in town. I'm Troy, and this is the Port Lowdown. Dominica is an island country in the eastern Caribbean, about 700 miles north of Venezuela. It's dubbed the Nature Island of the Caribbean for its lush and rugged environment, such as Trafalgar Falls, where hiking and rainforest are king. Morne National Park highlights the island's natural wonders, with the Valley of Desolation and Emerald Pool. You dock at Roseau, the island's capital city on the southwest, a single pier that juts out from town center. Plus, it's decked out. A very short walk drops you right where the tours and taxis will be. Taxi prices are regulated, but can be expensive unless you go with a group. Drivers typically charge around $30 US per hour or $70 to $80 for an island tour. You could always negotiate on the fly, but it's usually best to pre-book your independent tour or taxi beforehand. There's no rideshare services here. The street fronting the pier is a compact and super convenient layout. Right in front, facing the taxi stand, is the tourist information office and museum, more on that in a bit, with the old market directly behind. Turn right and there's a bank directly left. Dominica uses Eastern Caribbean dollars, or ECD. US dollars and credit cards are accepted, but it's not a bad idea to carry some ECD for contingencies. It's also a preferred payment method for the local merchants and markets. Prices in stores will be marked in ECD, which, generally speaking, is about 2.7 ECD to $1 US. Now keep walking and you'll see a whole line of market tents. Some of them are selling some interesting stuff.
That one?
No, this.
Oh. Oh, right.
Plus Fresh Market, a major supermarket which is huge with a great selection of inexpensive local food, as long as you know what you're looking for.
This is a ham sandwich.
Right?
$5.90 easy.
Right.
$2, roughly. The blueberries is 10. Actually more than 10. That's 12, 15.
So the sandwich is locally made and this is
Yes.
imported. Imports will tend to be a little more expensive than you're used to, while locally sourced will be cheaper than you're used to. The pharmacy department is upstairs, which is almost as big as the grocery section, with toiletry and medical essentials. Be sure to check out the huge and wild hair extension collection against the wall. Now facing from the pier exit straight down the street, past the barricades, and you're on the main street, King George V, which includes another pharmacy store and ATM. Plus a rough and ready collection of restaurants and small stores. Plus, you'll notice your first local bus stop, where minibuses serve as public transport. Not as reliable as taxis, but way cheaper, about $1 to $4 US depending on distance. The town is small, old, and loaded with character. Lots and lots of colorful and interesting buildings to see, and the streets are fairly safe despite the rough appearance. In fact, that's part of the fun exploring here. Plus the vibes are less touristy and more relaxed. Still, pay special attention to the sidewalks and roads here. They're your biggest hazard. Lots of tight streets and speeding cars.
Just be careful. They do
come up fast and tight. And frankly, some of the most hazardous sidewalks I've seen in the Caribbean so far. People with mobility issues may want to reconsider strolling through this town, as the sidewalk terrain can change dramatically. And can be quite narrow too. Be very aware of your footing. Now if you're sticking to town, like we did, here are some points of interest to explore. The Dominica Botanical Gardens. It's more of a wide open park than a formal garden, free to enter, with some interesting trees, plants, and trails. You can enter either north by following King George V Road up until it turns to Valley Road. The Valley Road entrance is close to a public bathroom, no charge despite the sign, and although it's seen better days, will work in a pinch. Or west from Bath Road. The Bath Road entrance is close to some amazing trees. And the hurricane bus. This empty school bus was crushed by a baobab tree when Hurricane David, a Category 5 storm, hit here on August 29, 1979. There's also a parrot enclosure, not open when I was there, and this cool bamboo house. But the main attraction for me here is Jack's Walk Trail, which takes you above the town for an amazing view. You can enter from Valley Roadside here. Or past the parrot enclosure, up these 35 steps, where I started getting serious Indiana Jones vibes. Then turn left to the trail start. Either way, your goal is here. It's about 20 minutes up like the sign says, depending on your fitness level. If you're me, make it 25. Lots of steep inclines and switchbacks, but also lots of decently maintained stairs and stone steps. The path was constructed in the 1880s along with the gardens. Maybe that's why it feels like the Temple of Doom.
I feel like I've only been going like 20 minutes. I feel like I'm sweating like half a liter already, you know, and this is in the morning. So if you're gonna do this, definitely do it in the morning. Do not do this midday. Even though this canopy, getting up here, you're gonna be in the heat.
The reward at the top is Morne Bruce Viewpoint, the remains of a military garrison. Here you have historical info, a monument, and these amazing trees that are just begging to be climbed. Plus great views of the surrounding valley and, of course, the city. The best city view is a short walk to the right up the street. Here you'll find other tours taking the easy way up. Work your way back to the trailhead, which is discreetly hidden. It's 10 minutes down. The gardens, including the hike and back, are good for about 2 hours. Once back in town, check out the Dominica Museum. Can't miss it. It's directly across from the taxi and tour bus stand and upstairs from the tourist information office. It's nothing fancy, but well organized and informative displays where you learn the details of Dominica's volcanic history and cultures throughout the years. A small admission fee also provides cold water and a lovely balcony space to scope out the harbor. Plus, the historic market is directly out back. Mind the cobblestones, where the usual trinkets are sold. This will take about 30 minutes to about an hour if you take your time. And of course, we had to explore local food. We were searching for the Ruins Rock Cafe, which looked really cool on the internet, but it turned out to be closed. But right next door here, in a spot not even marked on Google Map, is this little family-run cafe.
It's actually not sour.
Peppery tasting. Yeah.
So that has a fish in it?
I think so. I'm not sure this one is, well, one is tuna, one is the salted fish. Okay, so this is Pilau. Pilau is a mix of beans and rice and meat. It looks like it's chicken.
Chicken is underneath all this. It's like a whole drumstick. Yeah.
So the Pilau with all this chicken is only $10.
Easy.
Yeah. Easy.
So that's about $4.
Yeah?
Point is, it pays to take chances sometimes. Another case in point, it was suggested we try this ice cream place near the port and close to Fresh Market. Seems like all the locals use it. You pay at the front and take your receipt to the server.
Can we have a grape nut, peanut, and a rum raisin?
Then we found a tented spot to eat and take in some unexpected surprises.
We represent what church?
What church?
Which church? We are which church? All the green church. Which
Oh,
church?
oh really? Okay.
Which church told?
That's why your singing was
Yeah,
fabulous.
which church told?
Wow, okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah, well, we go.
That's a birthday boy.
Oh!
Happy birthday.
Thing is, we really enjoyed Roseau. Everyone we met was warm, friendly, and helpful. This is definitely a great place to hang out, even if you don't go on a tour. We also went solo at Castries St. Lucia with some interesting results despite heavy rain. Check out the video here. And as always, leave a comment with your questions or experiences. We love hearing from you.